I think I got it this time, baby. Listen. Listen here. I got it this time. So, y'all, let's talk. Can I like be vulnerable with y'all again? I can. Okay, good. Thanks. Y'all, listen. I I'm sorry about the audio issues from the last live. I don't know, like this is my first time ever like doing this on my phone, so this is a little bit different. So I just had to figure some stuff out, but I got it situated. Like like I told you, I was supposed to go hang out with somebody yesterday, like after I finished like the live with Miss Aubrey and Alex and everything else, but after I had got finished with the live and everything else and like all the adrenaline and all of the good vibes that wore off, I can't lie and say that I was not that I was in a terrible mood, honestly. Honestly and truthfully, I was feeling really trash. Like for the last week and a half, I've really tried to make myself happier. I really tried not to immerse myself in negativity and things like that. But honestly, y'all, like I'm really upset about some things. And I'm really pissed off, honestly. Like, and I ended up taking all of that energy with me over to where I was at, and it just fucked everything up. And then, like, and now things are even more complicated for me than before. And I just can't get myself right. And it's like, no matter how great I try to be, hey, Harlem, hey, Monique, hey, Christine. It's like, no matter how good of a person I try to be, it just seems that I just can't get myself together, I guess, emotionally. Like, the fact that my mom really did not show up to my graduation it's really hurting me to my core, honestly. And I thought that it would not be that big of a deal after it passed. But it's like after it passed and I still haven't heard from her. She still hasn't messaged me or said anything to me. I cannot lie to y'all and tell y'all that I'm not upset and that like I'm not angry, cuz I really am. I really am, and I don't know what to do. And like I don't really have, well, I have talked to friends about it, but it doesn't make me feel better cuz they can't relate to me. They have moms that love them. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I do. I'm respectful, I'm honest. You know, I carry myself like an adult. I do all of the things that I think I'm supposed to do. And I thought that I would have gained my mom's love by now, but it just doesn't seem like that's the case. And I'm really bothered by it because I just don't know what else I can do. You get what I'm saying? Like the person, and that's what I was kind of getting into. Thank you, Christine. I really appreciate that. But that's what I was kind of getting into when I was talking about the relationship between Jamie and his father. Like I was saying that when you have somebody who you loved dearly and you look up to, and they just don't give you anything. Like you it like it almost pushes you into a depressed state. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know at this point what else can I do. Like I went to college, I went into the military, I graduated college, I finished the military, now I'm doing like, financial analyst work. I'm just and like and I'm happy I graduated. Understand me, but I'm just not happy if that makes any sense. Like I just like everybody was telling me congratulations and everybody was saying, oh this and oh that, and I just I don't feel anything. And honestly, when all my friends that came down and they had like, came to support me, I was honestly like really quiet for most of their stay here, you know. Luckily they got along with each other really well and they were trying to, support me, but I was just so I was over everything. I was just ready for everything to be over, honestly. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And like I try my best not to, hate my mom or, to have unforgiveness towards her. Thank you, Ellen. I love you too. To have unforgiveness towards her because I don't care what any of y'all say. I know that, I'm a sinner and everything else like that, but I really do believe in God. And I know that if I'm to be forgiven, that I need to forgive other people. But the thing is, like, if they just keep on hurting you over and over and over again, like, how much longer until you start growing resentment and unforgiveness towards somebody? And that's what I'm trying not to do. But my mom is making it so hard for me, y'all. Like, the things I want to say are really vile and nasty about it, honestly. And I'm pissed off. Like after the live had ended between, me and Miss Aubrey, like I sat in my room for a second and I was saddened, because I just seen like these families, like this mom who loves her son and everything else like that, and the all of the moms on the show and how they love their kids, and I just wish I had that. And like children don't know how thankful they are, how like lucky they are to have the parents that they have. Because people like me, like, we don't have that. Like I don't have that. You get what I'm saying? Like people don't know the blessings that God has bestowed upon them and they just take it for granted, and it makes me even more upset cuz I want to know like why was I given like all of this burden to bear. You get what I'm saying? And it just feels unfair almost cuz I don't have any enemies. I don't make enemies out of people. I don't wrong people. I don't talk about people. I don't gossip. I don't I don't do any of those things. And it seems that I feel like I'm almost getting punished because like this level of like, hurt and pain that I feel like I'm carrying around, to me it feels more like a punishment, honestly. like I'm irritated, I'm angry, I'm bothered, and I'm pissed off. And I don't know. And my mama wasn't the only person that didn't show up to my graduation. My cousin also didn't show up either. And she waited until the day before to tell me that she wasn't coming. After she begged me for a ticket. And I gave I gave her a ticket and I didn't invite somebody else that probably would have came because I was trying to be loyal, to my family, but I see what that has gotten me. I feel like it's easier said to say let go and let God. I just don't know. Man, listen. I just I just I feel like I'm singing and I feel like I'm sinking and I just don't know how to stop, falling into this almost like into this like abyss of like, despair almost. And I know y'all don't know a lot about me and everything else like that. And I know that, as time progresses, if I'm still around, on YouTube and stuff like that, you guys have more to learn about me, but it's I've had, struggles with my mental health throughout my life, honestly. And I was diagnosed in 2017 with a chronic major depressive disorder. And sometimes I have like, intense highs. And then, sometimes I have really bad lows and, different things can be a trigger for me. And my mom is like, one of those things. And I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. Like, why does she treat me the way that she does? Thank God for the basics of your mom. She brought you into this world, but you don't owe her your life. Ask God to release his burden from your heart. I've asked God, and he hasn't yet. And y'all, I'm so tired of being in pain, honestly. It's like I just feel like a heaviness on me that I just can't seem to shake off. I went to Orlando. I was surrounded by my friends. I went out of town. I acted like I had a good time, but honestly, internally, I was irritated the whole time. Did you do all of that because you wanted approval? I mean, I think it's a little bit of both, a lot of both. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. Um, my mama made me promise to her when I was really younger that I was gonna be somebody one day, and I was gonna, do something with my life and everything else like that. I was gonna go to college. I was gonna be in nobody's jail. I was gonna be a stand-up person and things of that nature. And that stuff stuck with me, and I've always tried to do that. I don't know, honestly, who I don't know who I am now. And I feel like now that school is done, and I feel like now that that chapter of my life is closed, that I don't know who I am anymore, or like, or where to go from here. I'm a it's been times me and my mom I haven't talked for 8 months at a time. She doesn't change. She don't change at all. Y'all, I don't know why my icon is doing that, so please don't judge me on this. But anyway, y'all, like I was saying, me trying to set boundaries with my mom is how me and her got into an argument in the first place. Because I was telling her I was tired of her cussing me out and, talking to me crazy. Like, I was like, I just want us to have a mutual respect for one another because, like, I'm an adult. I'm almost 30. Like, you cannot just be talking to me any type of way. You get what I'm saying? So she went off. She said, like, "Oh, you trying to change who I am?" And I was like, "Well, damn. I didn't know that disrespecting me is a part of your personality. Well, shit. Well, my bad for trying to change who you are as a person. Fuck my feelings, right?" Hmm. And y'all, like, the relationship that I have with my mom has really, for the most part, it really seems that like it's altered the way that I interact with people. Cause I'm always worried about rejection. I'm always worried about, what people think about me and things of that nature. And I just want to change. I want to be different. I just don't know how to go about it. I'm not happy with who I am right now. I don't feel I don't feel pleased. Whew. Jesus have mercy. So now I'm sitting in bed. I don't know why it's doing that, Mimi. I keep on trying to change it, but it's not really working for me. Hold on, let me just do this. All right. Uh, hopefully that's better. Nah, and that is not working. So I just have to do it like this. Honestly, I have tried prayer. I have tried, therapy and meditation and things like that, but it just doesn't seem to. Maybe I need to, be more consistent. I guess, So I guess I need to do more. But listen, y'all, I know, like other YouTubers. I know that y'all are tired of me putting my business on y'all like this, cause y'all is like, bitch, just give me the videos, make me laugh, and shut the fuck up. Cause I know for the most part, like YouTubers are not this, intimate with people that they, give content to. I feel like, well, I don't feel like my mom is disrespectful to other family members now. But y'all, I apologize, for constantly I feel like putting my all my stuff on y'all. That's not fair to y'all, I guess. Thank you, Mimi. And my ex tried to me and my ex were like sitting here on the bed, on the last day that he was here. Well, the day before he left. And I just and like my other friends they had left. Like one of my friends went to go, go meet up with somebody, and the other one, had to go home because now it's Sunday. And my ex was up there like, okay, what's wrong? Because he was definitely able to tell that something was off about me, the whole trip, the whole time that he was here, and that I wasn't myself. And that's why I was trying to tell y'all, like, I really do feel like he's one of my soulmates. But like he was basically like, I feel like something is wrong, and I'm not about to let you keep on saying you good. So he was like, tell me what it is right now. And then I told him how I felt, and like y'all, literally, I was in this bitch crying. I was in this bitch crying. He had to like basically console me, like that, like that. I was fucking hurt, like by my mom doing this to me, honestly, and I'm embarrassed. I'm definitely embarrassed, Joe. You want to know what was so sad is that when I was walking down to walk across the stage, I could see that my friends were in a specific section, and I saw one of my friends telling the others, you know Jeremy does not have family here right now, so we really need to be there for him. And they all just started cheering extra loud, and I know that I'm supposed to be thankful for that type of stuff, but for some reason, it really just made me feel worse. Like, how embarrassing does this have to be for them to have to do that for me? And the people who are supposed to be doing that are not even here. It's so many negative and nasty things I want to say about my mom, but just off the strength of that being my mom, I never say those type of things. I don't disrespect her. I don't know why I have like this overwhelming sense of like, loyalty to her. I don't get it. I wish I didn't. Oh, Jesus have mercy. So so yeah, y'all. And Mocha Mima, my dog is named after me. That's why I named him Michael. Because I couldn't figure out what else to name the nigga. My middle name is Jermichael, like with a J-E-R in it in the front, and then, a capital M, and it contains the rest of the name. I just named him Michael. It was real easy. I couldn't think of a name for him, honestly. I was like, just name the nigga Michael. It's in the Bible too, so why not? To me, it was really simple. And I remember praying to God that me and my mom's relationship would get better. I do write, actually. I write a lot. Um, I'll I'll actually give me a second. I think I actually showed y'all some of my writing and some of the stuff that I've done, the literature I wrote, a lot of it is very, painful, honestly, which is so crazy because, a lot of people will tell you I come off, very, vibrant. But for the most part, I do prefer, writing about how I feel, but I just don't feel like writing right now. I do have like a lot of poetry and stuff like that that I've written about my personal experiences online on this site called poetry.com. Okay, well, I mean, Mocha Mima, I guess what I'm fucking irritated by was if you don't fucking have anything to give me as a fucking mom, then bitch, you should have got an abortion. Maybe. Don't fucking bring me into the world just to treat me like a piece of shit. I didn't fucking ask to be here. That's how I feel. I feel like if you're not equipped to be a fucking parent, then you should not be. Don't fucking bring kids in the fucking world to just disrespect, abuse, and make them feel like shit. Like, don't do that. You should strive to be better. And if you don't have those things, maybe you should go through life and try to gain those things. But so therefore I'm gonna have to break the cycle and give things to people that I don't have, or am I entitled, to be an asshole as well because she was an asshole because her mama was an asshole. That's what I'm saying. Like I just don't, like if you don't, like I'm saying, if she just can't give me what she don't have, then maybe she could have got a fucking IUD or something. Why bring me into? I didn't ask to be here. I did not like I did not dial tone her uterus and be like, well, I think I don't think I think hold on, let me call your number. Excuse me, is this Miss Such and Such? Well, I'm one of the fetuses in your uterus, and I think I want to be here. So if you don't mind, choose me. It wasn't like that. I had no choice in this matter. Hmm. And I'm like I said, I'm really angry, and I was trying to talk to my uncle about it, and all he does is make excuses for her. Oh, that's all he does. That's all he fucking does. Well, Jeremy, she's been through. I don't give a fuck. I've been through some shit too. I've been through some shit. And I don't go around in my fucking life treating everybody like a piece of fucking shit because I've been through something. You know, it's not fair. You do not have the right to treat people any type of way, especially your kids, because of your fucking childhood. That is not okay. And if you can't help but to do that, maybe you should fucking wear rubber. Maybe you should have an abortion. Maybe you should do something else. But to be birthing kids just to mistreat them and like fucking just throw them out to the fucking wolves is really fucked up. And that's why I really admired, the Tylers from Love and Marriage DC, to see people that might not have had the best childhood themselves growing up to go and pour into their children as much as they can and constantly try to build them up. It's beautiful to see, and it also hurts in the same breath, you know, because I don't have that. Oh Jesus. Like, and it's not my first time hearing, people can't give you what they didn't have, and I kind of disagree. If you can break a cycle if you want to, You can. And it's not like I asked the fucking lady to give me $5. I don't ask my mom for anything but fucking respect and support. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. I don't ask my mama for money. I don't ask my mom for advice. I don't ask my mom for any of those things. She never had to be a co-signer for me on anything. I never had to, have her bail me out or anything else like that. All I ask is that you just give me basic respect. That's it. That's it. That's all I wanted. Your mom. I bet you that I bet you that's who lives with you, high vibes. Like I just can't imagine me having a child, right? Me bringing in a life, me bringing a life into this world and just stomping on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't imagine doing that to my child. I can't. It actually disgusts me. I don't want my father in my life because he can't be the dad I need. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I know that doesn't feel good. I don't have my if it makes you feel any better, I don't have my dad in my life either. Whew. But y'all, listen. And then I I still feel down. Like I don't feel like my review earlier was what I wanted it to be. I couldn't really I couldn't really get into a happy place. I was trying my best, but I just could not do it. And I knew that it came off dry. At least y'all got the review on Miss Aubrey's, which is way more better than the one that I did, y'all. So at least y'all have that one. And she wanted me to move down, and she wanted me to move down to Las Vegas. Move down to Las Vegas, so for what? So I can be down there with fake ass family members who really don't give a fuck about me, who's only gonna try to ask me for fucking money, and then have my mom sitting here who don't respect me, don't like me. You know, it's like why would I move back home to Vegas? It's nothing there for me. It's nothing. Jeremy, it happens every day. Unfortunately, your situation is not unique, but what are you going to do? This is the first day of the rest of your life. I don't know, Mocha, honestly. I really don't. Shit, I'm trying to figure that out as well. Like life is hard. Life is hard. Shit, even Jesus had the support of his dad through all the tribulations that he went through. Are you gonna say the same thing a year from now? What are you gonna do, man? Get into the solution. We know what the problem is. I don't know how to solve this problem. I've tried. I've like I've apologized when it hasn't been my fault. I've tried to get me and my mom counseling. I've tried. I prayed with my mom. I've even said sorry when I didn't do anything. Just to appease her. I've done everything possible in my heart that honestly I feel like it's nothing else I can do. Honestly. So what am I supposed to do? Just never talk to my mom again? Is that the solution? I'm not trying to give excuses. I'm really trying to tell y'all like what has happened between us. Look, I'm a very chivalrous guy. I respect women. I respect my mom. I've done almost everything that I think I can to to alleviate this situation between us. And it's not, and you would think that, I did something to her. It was her husband that was abusing me. It was her who was allowing her husband to do things to me. She allowed her husband to kick me out at 14 and I was homeless. She allowed her husband to do other things to me that she's too ashamed to admit. Hold on. Um I'm trying to figure out how to, invite you up right now. Give me a second. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out how do I write the whatchamacallit in the chat? Give me Okay, here it is. Hold on. I see. That is the I'm fine with tough love. I can take it. It's nothing. Like I said, I'm not I didn't have like, a very gentle or soft childhood anyway. Then I went into the military, so I'm fine with that. But Mocha, if you want to come up, you can. And another thing I want to talk to y'all about. Hold on. I'm about to bring you up right now, Mocha. But one more thing I wanted to say was that, I kind of open up about these things not only because like, it's easy just to talk to y'all, but because I also know that other people, struggle with the things that, I struggle with. And like, I didn't want y'all to know I ain't nobody different from anybody else, honestly and truthfully. Like, ain't nothing special about me. I'm just a regular person that just does YouTube as well. So, like, I feel like a lot of times that people don't open up about themselves or, be relatable. And that's something I always wanted, just to be honest with people about, things that I'm going through as well. So hold on, let me bring her up. Oh, hold on, let me fix this. There we go. Mocha. So I know that oftentimes when people come up here, they have issues when it comes to the audio. So you click the microphone button at the bottom of the screen, and it'll allow you to you know to to speak, I guess. Cause I see you up here. You're up here, but like I can't hear you. Thank you, Ellen. Mocha, are you pressing the microphone button? Okay, so let's do this. So, Mocha, I don't know if you have the same thing that I have on my side, because like I'm learning this on my phone as well. But like, go, you see the icon where I think it looks like two people like next to each other. Click that, scroll down, and then and if you see and if you see your icon like with with the volume bar that is on it, then just click that. I don't have her muted. She's actually on 100%. Well, actually she's on 122. Let me bring her down to 100, y'all. Hold on. So Mocha, I'm gonna remove you and then join again. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me change this avatar again, cause wow, it's 20 of y'all in here, child. It was more of y'all. It's more of y'all in here now than than when I was doing the review. Not look. Let's not us having like a little slumber party to talk about our business. But anyway, yeah, yeah. Okay, so she's back up. Hello,
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I don't know what that was. Hi, everybody in the chat. Now, Jeremy, I don't have a good relationship with my mother, right? Now, I'm old enough to be your mother. Matter of fact, my kids are older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First thing you have to do, anybody that interrupts your peace, you have to let them go. It doesn't matter if they're your mother or anybody. Okay. My mother gets on my effing nerves. And this has been my whole life. You know what I had to do? I had to let her go. She tries to call me with the guilt trip. I see her name and her picture come on my phone. You know what I do? I let it go. I don't even pick it up because she's calling with some BS. Does that hurt me sometimes? Yeah. Do I feel guilty? Yeah. I have friends that lost their mother and they come with the guilt trip. Oh, I wish my mother was around. I wish your mother was around too. But my mother gets on my freaking nerves and she interrupts my peace. I will never be the woman that my mother wants me to be. And she will be never be the mother that I needed her to be growing up. I had to let that go. If I had let that go when I was your age, my life would probably be totally different than what it is now. You still have a chance to have a wonderful life. You're young. You have to be the man that you want to be. Okay? Your mother went through whatever she's gone through in her life. Okay? She only can give you what she has to give. She's not going to be the mother that you want and need her to be unless she wants to be that person. It may need for you to feed, like I said, you got to feed her with a long handled spoon. If you don't enable her, if you don't allow her to verbally abuse you, that may be what it takes. You may have to do that. You may have to step away and only talk to her once a month or whatever and not see her. You may have to do that. You got to think of you first because your mother is going to think of her first. I'm telling you, she's gonna put herself first. But you got to think of yourself, or you're going to wake up a 57-year-old person like I am and look back and say, "What did I do for 30 years?" I'm telling you, I got married because my mother told me, "You're nothing if you don't have a man." I had children after I got married because my mother said, "Oh, you should be married and have children and stay home and be a stay at home mother." I should have never married the man that I married. I had a child before that. I had a child when I was 21. I should have stopped there. My mother and them talked about me so bad because I had a child and wasn't married. I should have stopped then. I should have done what I wanted to do, but I did. I always wanted to be what she wanted to be because I had a sister who had gotten married and had two kids. If I had listened, even as a teenager, I got into Howard. I'm the same age as the vice president. I got into Howard the same year that she got in. If I had gone to Howard and not have been scared to leave Connecticut, I would have gone to school with the vice president. But I didn't. I stayed here in Connecticut because I was scared and listened to my mother. Like I look back, but I can't. I look back, but really I shouldn't even look back. I got to live in today. I got to live in right now. And that's what you have to do. Like you got
Yeah.
to live for yourself. You got to be happy. Don't wake up 50 something, almost 60 years old and see my life go. Like you're laughing. I know I'm the comic relief for everybody on YouTube. I go in on people. A lot of it is because I have a lot of pain, but I want the best for you. I really do. I want the best for you. And like you all know, I have a daughter that passed away, and I lived my life through my daughter. And now I'm living my life through my granddaughter. My granddaughter is doing all the things that I wish I could have done. But you got to live your life for you. You got so many things ahead of you that you could do. Don't let nobody stop you. Your mother might come around, and if she don't come around, you got to live for you. You got to be happy. You got to do it for you. Think about that. Think about it. Pray on it. You got a whole community of people that love you and are behind you. Look at those hearts and stuff in the chat. We love you. Like, we got your back. We're here to support you. I want you to just think about that. All right?
Thank you, Mocha. I really appreciate that, and I guess I apologize to everybody for not,
No, listen.
acknowledging.
No, listen. You don't owe us no apology. That's why we're here. You don't owe no apology. That's why we're here. We're a family here. You don't owe no apology. I'm gonna friend you on Instagram so I can send you my number. Dude,
All right.
I'll be your adoptive mother.
Look, don't make me no, don't make me start, to tear up.
Shoot, you could call. Listen, you could always call me. You could talk to me. We could talk about stuff. And they don't. No problem. I understand. Believe me. But let me go. I gotta go get some tissue. You done made me cry.
All
All
right.
right. All
Thank you.
right. Love you.
All right, love you too.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay, let me take her down. Okay. All right. Oh, you know, I really when I first started this out, the my YouTube channel, I really didn't know I was gonna I was going to be able to, connect with y'all like this, you know. And I don't really see this too often, with other content creators and like the YouTubers I mean the subscribers that they have. But like the what I always wanted, to for you guys to like, have an intimate connection with me and to feel like, I'm just like anybody else. I wanted y'all to know that like this is more so of like a maximized friendship extension that I'm giving, It's not I don't want to think of nobody as like no fans, like, just no supporters. Like I remember, love, and care about, all of y'all. And I do be remembering every single one of y'all. Believe it or not. Like, and I'm so appreciative of every single one of y'all. From Ellen to Mocha to Mimi to Ravine to Monique. to Miss Aubrey, to Alex, to to Miss Creative, Miss Harlem, High Vibes. I really am appreciative of all of this. I really am, and I love that y'all allow me to just be myself as well. And allow me to be vulnerable with y'all. You know, at first it was kind of sort of like a business strategy for me, honestly. Like, trying to trying to get really, intimate, with the people that are, and anybody that want to also come up, y'all can come up as well. Like, since I'll post the whatchamacallit in the chat one more time. Give me 1 second. Let me do that right now. Like, and another thing, I don't want y'all to think that, I think that I'm going through anything harder than anybody else. I do not think that at all. I know there are people in worse predicaments than I, who's been through even worse things that I have, you know. And that's why I try to be positive as possible, and I try to get on, camera. I try to, and that's why I haven't really been on camera, since I gotten back home, because I just have not been in a good place. And when I'm not in a good place, I don't look like I'm in a good place, and I don't even want to put y'all through that. So I just been doing most of the stuff via audio. I'm trying to put the link in the chat again. If anybody could copy and paste the link that I put earlier in the chat, I would greatly appreciate that. Cause the way that this is not allowing me to type in the chat box is killing me. Cause I understand that as well, but it's like, that's what they used to say when I was growing up. Like, as people who's been through worse. So I try to I try my best to, for the most part, be positive, especially because I work in a corporate setting. So I don't have any choice but to be, when I leave my house, but to, try to put out as much good energy as possible. So, but yeah. Where is the damn chat box for me to type? Like, damn. Okay. Okay. I think I almost got it, y'all. I think I posted it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, can one of the mods please repost the link for me? Thank you, child. Like, you always come in clutch, Monique. That's what my cousin had what that's what my uncle had told one of my cousins when their grandmother had passed, was that, like, he missed her too, so it ain't all about him. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, the Taylor family is rough. Bitch, you bitch, you better get your battle gear. I would hate to go to a family reunion, child. The amount of fist fights that would be popping up would be crazy. No, I'm not in California. I actually live in Virginia right now. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, but I do have a lot of family in California as well. I ain't gonna say a lot, but a couple. Yes. They're split between Cali, Florida, and Las Vegas. But honestly, I'm to be honest with y'all, I'm a West Coast bitch, thorough. So, whew, thank you, Monique and Aubrey. My laptop said I'm on break. Y'all are funny, but y'all listen. So I was even more upset, because now let's move on from my mom. You know, I'm gonna try to take. I'm not gonna try. I will take what you said, Mocha, and what the rest of y'all said, and apply it to my situation. Look. I'm not one of them bitches that be asking for advice just to do what I want to do afterwards. Listen, I take heed to what people tell me. Like I mean, I don't just listen to anybody. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, don't y'all hate when people ask for advice, but they really don't never take heed to it? Like, that's not me. That's not me at all. But have you ever considered being a digital nomad? What is that? Jeremy, I used to mess with a guy from Las Vegas, Me Too Mocha. And a hell of a ride it was. Ciao, I'm done. Hey Chloe, how you doing? Like, I'm mad that, like, Chloe, I did a live earlier about love and marriage DC. Is it just me? But something about the name, just Love and Marriage DC, it just doesn't hit the same way as Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, I'd be tempted to say Love and Marriage Huntsville DC. Like, Huntsville just needs to be a permanent part of the name. It's just something about that name. It just rings. But, like, Love and Marriage DC, it just doesn't have that same, je ne sais quoi to it. But listen, so I was supposed to go over to the person house last night, right? And y'all, I was in a pissed off mood, honestly. I'm not even gonna hold you. I really didn't even want to basically go, but because I had already stood them up like twice since I had been back, you know, I was like, I'm gonna go there. So I was supposed to go over there. We was supposed to, spark it up a little bit. Like, their friends was supposed to be there. When I got there, wasn't nobody there except for him. And then, he was really high already. I mean, but to be fair, I did get there pretty late because, like I said, the review that I did with Miss Aubrey ran a little bit over what I anticipated because I was really enjoying reviewing it. But, like, I got over there, and, like, he high about to fall asleep, and then I get really agitated. I was like, I look, y'all, I'm a really nice guy, but I don't like my time being wasted. Bitch, gas is 450. Gas is 450. Don't nobody have time to be, driving to you for you to waste my time. You were sleepy, bitch. I could have stayed home. So I definitely had an attitude. And then, me and him didn't get into it or anything else like that, but he could definitely feel that my energy was off and I was feeling really negative and very, like, agitated. So, me and him got into it today, and that's just, child, that was a whole nother thing. He was like, I need more positivity in my life. I was like, okay, girl. Well, you know, good luck to you in your future endeavors. But, like, cause I don't know. I don't, you know what? I'm tired of dating. I really am. It's tiring. I was working, wasn't really paying attention how vibes. I wanted to drag her for real. Wait, you wanted to drag who? Carmen was on one for Oh, Lord Jesus. Who, like, Carmen did a whole interview with who? Who she did an interview with? You know what? I don't even know why I asked that question. I already know. Not even gonna give that no energy, child. But anyway, I'll let y'all know I'm not gonna be watching that like that, interviews. I don't see it for Carmen like that. She don't give it up like that. You know, I'll pass. But I wish that, creator well. Carmen was in Kamisha's chat and came for me today. I like one thing, you better have eaten her up, Mocha. You better not let her and her pointy titties disrespect you. Carmen was in Kamisha's review chat acting cray cray. Carmen did one interview and canceled the others. You already know. Exactly, because like I said, if they don't feel like they're going to be challenged and asked hard questions, that's what they're going to be going to, because they don't want to have to be held. They don't, because when you look, don't get me pissed off, because when you actually have to explain the reasonings behind what the fuck you said and what you did, and there's no valid reason behind it, you're not going to do an interview. That's why Joy hasn't done one. Clifton hasn't really done one. They say Clifton has done one with Kojo, but I can't find it. So Mocha, listen, I want you to come up here and tell me what the hell she was saying. Like, could somebody come up and tell me what was going on? Give me the tea. Cause I don't want to go over there and have to see it for myself. Please don't make me have to go through that. Cause then I start having to hear about how people is like how they fighting against the whole own network, and how everybody's plotting on their demise and their downfall and everything else like that. You know, oop, you know what? Let me stop, because I feel like my negative energy is starting to pour into what I'm saying now, and this is not how I carry myself. So let me stop. But he did a brief one. He's scared to come back now, bitch ass nigga. Like, I bet he did. I bet he did. I'm so sick and tired of these ready to love bitches coming on doing all of this sneaky, dirty shit, and then don't want to be held accountable and answer for the shit that they did, and try to blame every motherfucking thing on editing. We're tired of it. Can't nobody fucking edit you calling bitches worthless, or desperate. Can't nobody edit you to do that, Carmen. And if they could have edited y'all to do all of this shit, maybe Joy, you should have asked them to edit you a new hairline, because bitch, the way that them motherfucking them passion twists are too passionate. They too passionate, Joy, because they tugging at your shit. I am mad. I do not like Joy. I do not like Clifton. I do not like Eric. I do not like Paul. I do not like these people. And what makes me even more upset, y'all, about the Ready to Love cast is that they act like they don't want the attention, but they continue to do IG lives. Like, you bitches wasn't doing this before the show aired. Y'all wasn't doing these lives before. Y'all love the attention. Y'all love causing this stir up. Y'all is like, if you really didn't want any drama with Dakia Clifton, you would have, after the reunion air, you would have just completely left everything alone and just faded to oblivion with you and your resort singer. But like I fucking said, Joy, I don't know why the fuck you came on this motherfucking show, but let me tell you something. I promise to God, I will never listen to your music. I will never listen to you. Will never hear me looking up Joy Carter music on motherfucking Apple iTunes. It's ready to tell, not ready to love. What be killing me is that these motherfucking bitches in the comments underneath, Paul's fucking fucking shit. Be up to like, Paul is such a generous man. Paul is such a fucking kind man. I'd be like, Paul is a bitch. And all he does is gossip on motherfucking Instagram like a bitch. I was like, I cannot stand. And what irritates me most is that these motherfuckers is in they like approaching 50. Like you bitches are 45. Cutting up on Instagram, beefing on social media. Like you bitches need something to do. My God, it's sad. It's fucking sad. These motherfuckers are going out there, and y'all think everybody loves to talk about millennials. And well, honestly, a lot of people think that they're talking about millennials, but they're really talking about Generation Z because millennials stop at 1995. You know, but as far as the rest of that next generation, they love to talk about us, talking about that all we do is start drama. But no, it's really not us. It's really the older generations that are doing this. The older generations are the ones showing their ass on reality television. The older generations are the ones that's out here on OnlyFans. The older generation is the ones that are really out here, beefing on social media like they in fucking high school. It's really them. It's not us. It's really them. It's really them. It's really them. I can't take it. Ashley from Love and Marriage DC. I fucking love Ashley. I'm sorry, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't like her, but I think I'm gonna like her a lot. I think you know what? Since we talking about it or whatever, let's talk about it. I really do think that Ashley is going to be the breakout star of this season, and I think that wait, I'm trying to figure out how to state it. Like I think that Ashley is going to be at the center of all the drama. Her and her and Winter. I can see her and Winter going at it for most of the season, and I see Monique fading into the background, like I told y'all. Oh, y'all was talking about Ashley from Potomac. I love Arena too. J Dub, I really do think that you need to give Ashley a try. I really do think that Ashley is a cool bitch. I like her. I'm sorry. I don't like Winter. Now I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Like when y'all gonna learn to listen to me. How many times have I told y'all I didn't like somebody and I thought they was like, I thought they was flawed, and every single time I end up being right. Something is off about Winter. Now I know that Ashley may come across more so as a bully towards Winter, but it's really her calling out her weird ass behavior. She comes off as thirsty. It was no reason for you to give out your whole life fucking story when we just talking about motherfucking essential oils. It's giving thirsty, and we're kind of over it. And then Winter, I'm gonna let you know this, sis. I'm gonna let you know this. Winter, Monique is not to be trusted. I know you think you might have a friend in Monique, but let me assure you, let me tell you what's gonna happen. And y'all listen to me. I already know what's gonna happen because Monique can a motherfucking zebra can put on a maybe a zebra suit, but the stripes don't change. Like, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Winter is coming in as Monique's friend. Monique said that this girl has been her friend for 15 years, but let me tell you this, Winter. Let me stop acting like Winter is listening to this because this don't even have none of the Love and Marriage DC tags on it. But listen, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna be starting shit with all of these bitches, and Monique is not gonna be there for you because Monique wants to be with the in crowd at all times. She wants to be with the popular girls because Monique was never that girl. Monique was never the popular one. So she's going to leave you out to dry and then try to follow up behind those other ladies because that's exactly what she did to Candace. Candace was down for her. Candace was literally eating those girls up verbally for her. All of the issues that she ever had with Ashley started because of Monique. Just for Monique to befriend Ashley and then try to befriend Giselle and Robin and then try to turn on Candace. That's exactly what's going to happen between Winter and Monique because she's going to leave you out there to dry by yourself. She's not going to be fighting with you on your behalf. I'm going to let you know that right now. because Monique is not mentally strong enough to do that. Nor can she really fight like that. Let's be real. Monique is gonna leave you out to dry, Winter. So while you out here, like, out in the cold by yourself, you should grow out the other side of your head. Keep your scalp warm, because let me tell you something. Monique ain't gonna be there to give you the warmth that you need. She gonna leave your ass out in the desert, child. Demetrius is still trying to figure out how he was dragged into this mess. Listen, if that's just some of it, I'm sure it's a lot more. Paul changed his whole story. Demetrius didn't even know why he was there. It was a mess. Like, Paul is a messy bitch, y'all. He thrives off of the attention that he's getting on social media. He starts to popping them Twitter fingers. That pussy starts to popping, and them nostrils start to flaring as soon as he get any attention on social media. Bum ass nigga. Listen, watch Ashley's YouTube channel. She tells you what happened in that first episode. She said that Winter was talking for 45 minutes before bringing up the story of her husband. I already knew it. Look, I told y'all that girl was thirsty, that she was just chasing for the spotlight. She was doing too much. Because I was like, why is she talking this much? Why is she telling us all of her business? We're bored. We didn't ask for this. This is not the setting. Bitch, we just trying to get some essential oils. Like, I'm just trying to rub a little bit of lavender oil extract on my motherfucking forehead and go about my day. I don't want to hear about you getting cheated on by 5 niggas and a zebra. I'm sorry. Let's maybe schedule a slumber party, and maybe that's when we can do it. But like, not when we just trying to have a good time. I'm sorry. Like I told y'all, I could like me and Ashley was thinking the same thing. Literally. I am Ashley and Ashley is me. But I really want to grow up to be Arena. I'm an Ashley, but I wanna be Arena when I grow up. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm a petty bitch, but I wanna be a big boy one day. Like, Arena somehow was managing to look, invested in whatever that girl was talking about, for them 45 minutes. Meanwhile, me and Ashley was bored. I was like, child, I can't take it. Who is she? Ashley said that was her first time meeting Winter. I know. I said that. I was like, I literally just said that. Have y'all saw my Love and Marriage DC individual review that I just did? I was like, Winter, it take a lot of balls for you to sit there and tell your business to all of these people who really don't know you and could give a fuck about you, child. Kudos to you, child, because I could never. Look, I could never do that. It take a real weird woman to do it. If somebody been friends with Monique for 15 years, they weird too. Cause Monique is weird. And I'm not talking about weird as in, like, a Doja Cat eclectic, just like a weirdo girl type of way, like, TikTok and shit like that. I'm talking about she's just a weird bitch. Weird. And like, and I feel like she's gonna try to stir up drama in everybody's marriage because she mad because she let a 60-year-old nigga play her who look homeless. And then she had another nigga who had 2 babies on her who was in the NFL. Like, let's be real about it. I hope that's not the one that I pray to God that wasn't the one that she tried to bring on Real Housewives of Potomac. It probably was. Ashley and her friend Alicia are hilarious. Oh, Ravine, you don't usually see, like, the thing when, for some reason, I don't know why this happens, but after you get off of a live, after I do my live chats, um, I guess because the video is still processing, you can't necessarily, I think it's unlisted until it's fully processed. But if you wanted to, you could look up Love and Marriage DC and then type in my name next to it, and then video will pop up then in the search box for YouTube. That's how I was at. That's how I was able to find Miss Aubrey's, video that we did, because I wanted to watch the playback, because I wanted to see what y'all was saying in the chat, because y'all know when I get off on my tangents, I'm not picking a side. I'm not picking a side, Chloe. Listen, I'm just telling you, every single time I made, you know, I made my decision, I wasn't wrong. Every single time. I've been right. For the most part. Ask the peoples. Ask the peoples in the chat. Ask them. Ask the peoples. I was right. I was right when it came to Paul. I was right when it came to Sabrina. I was right when it came to Shorty. I was right when it came to Shay. I was right when it came to Charlana, Otis. Every show that I've watched, I was right when it came down to it. You know, I was right when it came down to Melody. I was right when it came down to Destiny. Look, God gave me a good discernment. Listen. And something about Winter I just don't like. Something about her really disgusts me. Like, it's something about her energy is nasty. Something about her just it's just she's off putting. Something about her just off putting. And I wouldn't be surprised if she had half of the cast want to beat her ass. And like I said, Winter, don't get your ass whooped, because Monique will not jump in for you. Because Monique only likes to fight bitches that are short and can't fight. She ain't gonna scrap with these big bitches that's in DC. She ain't gonna do that with you. She gonna let you get beat up, and then that's gonna be your that's gonna be your ass. Listen, I love your assessment of Monique, so I still won't watch the show because of Monique, but I will watch your reviews just to hear you drag her. Nah, Rashida, I know that you don't want to watch it because of Monique, but listen to me. Watch this show. It's not about Monique, honestly. She's not even in the episode like that, because like I said, we all know that she's really not that girl. She had maybe has like 3 scenes by herself. But the rest of the cast, the other 2 women, make up majority of the scenes that we saw this episode. And I really do think they have very compelling stories, and I think that they have very interesting backgrounds. And I highly, 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 highly recommend you to watch this show. It's good. It's really good. It's really good. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know I wasn't gonna watch it either. You know, the only reason I watched it is because I promised y'all, when I brought it up, the like I promised, when I brought it up, and y'all told me that y'all wanted me to review it, I was gonna do that, because originally I wasn't gonna review it because I don't like Monique anymore, at least. Because she's a weirdo. Monique been moving funny for a while now, child. And I was like, child, not your friend on the show basically saying that you left them out to dry. Your friend of 15 years, Monique, child, I cannot. You beat up your quote unquote sister on Real Housewives of Potomac. And then you invited the bitches who been gossiping about your marriage to have cocktails and tea. And then and now your best friend of 15 years say that she felt that you left her out to dry. But she ain't gonna cut you off though, Monique. She ain't gonna cut you off. She ain't gonna beef with you because you're her only connection to the show. So she gonna swallow her pride until she can fully legitimize herself on the show, and then she gonna shit on you too. Monique, I'm trying to tell you, your karma coming on this show. Your karma, this is it's gonna be just like Portia's Family Matters. Portia used to hide behind the intense hate that everybody had for Kenya. Once again, another dark skinned woman. You hide behind all of that hate that everybody had for Kenya, so people will overlook the shit that she did, except for me, because like I told y'all, I be discerning shit. Like, and when she got on her own show and y'all saw her personality for itself, and she wasn't hiding behind other, personalities, you got to just see Portia for Portia, and y'all saw that she was on some fuck shit, and then it really fucked her up. And now she not on the show. She's sitting here with Cynthia Bailey shading the cast. Like, it's giving Desperado in an old Monte Carlo. But I guarantee you, next season Portia gonna be back. Monique and Portia aren't friends. I don't think in real life. Not that case. Because Monique is a weirdo, and I know that Portia don't like weirdos. Portia not afraid to hang out with other it girls. She actually like to hang out with other it girls, but Monique is not one of those it girls. She not. And she just weird. Have you like just y'all just listen, just go back to her older seasons. I had to go back and just we rewatch some shit. And I was like, Monique is a very just weird individual. Like I can like her energy is off-putting. I liked her because she was going against Giselle. She had triggered Giselle. That's why I really liked her. As soon as she said, "Bitch, I got 4 homes," Giselle was hot. Because she was living in a shack. So immediately after that, I started liking her. And the more that she made Giselle and Robin upset, the more I I loved her. But when she did that shit to Candace, ah, ah, I don't play about my Candace. Leave Candace alone. I don't play about my Candace. Leave Candace alone, and she wouldn't have to come at y'all neck. And what makes me so upset is that Candace has literally verbally came at everybody except for Monique. It's what was so strange because now, well, she hasn't came at Karen like that either. But when as far as like she's already eaten up Giselle, she's already eaten up Ashley, she's already eaten up Sharice, she already eaten up, I think Robin a couple of times, but she never ever touched Monique. Even when they were beefing, she never violated Monique. She never talked about Monique's marriage. She never really gave Monique the business. But Monique beat her ass. I think if you gonna beat my ass, I should at least have said some fucked up shit to you. You talking about you gonna beat my ass because I said drag me, girl? Whack. But J Dub, she really didn't show us what it looked like when you play with a DC girl because literally a DC girl would have ripped. It's no way Candace's wig would have still been on. It's no way Candace would have came out with no lumps. If it was a DC bitch, like like it's giving whack. She just fought somebody who could not fight. And the thing is that Candace wasn't even bothering her. Yes, Monique is from Jersey. Monique is from Jersey. I do know they scrap out there too. But I guarantee y'all, Monique ain't gonna put her hands on nobody else on this franchise. Child, they'll stump Monique into a whole nother afterlife. Like literally, I would hate to have to fight Ashley. Ashley look like she can whoop some ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Arena look like she can fuck you up too. And Winter looked like she be hiding knives in her back pocket. Like she look like she walk around with butcher's knives and shit. Like she's a weirdo. So like she gives me school shooter vibes, honestly. What? Chloe, you a Jersey girl? I don't know why for some reason I thought you was from Baltimore or Maryland. I thought you was from the Maryland area, Chloe, for some reason. Maybe I was. Nobody would step to Arena. Absolutely not, because Mama puts out that energy that she cannot be fucked with. It's just that simple. Winter is a pure psycho. Yeah, she has to be a pure psycho because I, only a psycho would marry that man that walked up to the table. It's no way you could be sane and marry that Jeepers Creeper lookalike. I can't imagine it. Winter is an odd individual. I would try to do a razor blade in my mouth too, but the way that this overbite is set up, I'll fuck my shit up. The way that the overbite is set up, I could never hold a razor blade under my tongue, child. Nope. Newark and Irvingston. Okay. Okay. Look at wait, like, hold on. Let me try to shout out your hood. Like Newark, Irvington. Is that how they say it? That man looked like a Dusty and Pootie Tang. Oh my gosh. It's the references for me. My God, I cannot wait for this next episode. Like these, like, and the girls ain't starting off nice like they did on the Huntsville cast. These girls are going at each other motherfucking neck immediately. They not sparing nobody. Like, and that's what I'm saying, Monique. Monique, watch out. You better watch out because these girls, the only reason that they're allowing you to feel that you are the HBIC of this cast is because they just want the show to get solidified and get another season. But as soon as after the second season, baby, they're gonna be on your neck because you're unlikable. But just for the sake of the reviews, of course, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible and give you a clean slate. But and I'm just doing these type of live chats. I'm gonna just say how I feel. Second richest state in the U.S., but we will cut a bitch. I thought the second richest state was California. Wait, is California the richest state? I don't know. I don't. I don't. I'm not good at economics. Child, I cannot. But listen, y'all. Who was that couple that was sitting next to Monique and this show should be called DMV. Nobody lives in DC. I mean, so when it comes to the I mean, because DC is just so hard. Like, if you living in DC, bitch, you have you have money. And J Dub, I think you probably live in DC. J Dub be doing light flexes. Like, y'all don't be seeing his background. J Dub be doing motherfucking different videos all around the house. That motherfucker be letting y'all see. He was like, bitch, I live in a mansion. You bitches could never. He was like, I don't even have to talk about it, but I'm gonna record in all the various rooms on my estate while you bitches are in an apartment. I'll be looking at the background. I'm like, J Dub got money. hopefully, hopefully I'll catch up in a few years. Like I can get myself a house. Now I live near Arena. That's crazy. Also, like, yeah, you must be living good too. But can I ask you a question, J Dub? How the fuck are they making a living by throwing parties? I'm confused. Like, is it true that Jamie is also a homicide detective, or he just don't want to talk about that on like on TV? I just have a hard time believing that you could just make all of that money just from throwing parties. What damn type of parties are you throwing? I hope it ain't them, like, them Walter sex party. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Let me stop. Miss Arena, I'm just kidding. Don't hit me. Parties are big money, I guess. I mean, but I just don't think that, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, how do you calculate the profit? I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. But like, I heard that he was also a homicide detective. Arena and Jamie are making a lot of money on TikTok. Are they? People like to flex at big parties. They throw big parties all over the US. He does national promotion, not just parties. Okay, I see. I feel like maybe I would love for them to really explain in depth what they do. Since, like, cuz y'all remember the show is just supposed to the show is supposed to, basically talk about, like, the business life that they have, because that's what the show Love and Marriage Huntsville was originally made for. But some tell me that that's not what DC is made for. DC is made just to get the shit started. Obviously, they ain't talking. Motherfuckers ain't talking about business. They getting right into the drama immediately. They're like, we 30 seconds into the show, and Winter is like, bitch, my man cheated on me, got 2 kids. I like my other nigga just moved in with his parents. He's 60 years old. I don't know what to do. I just They also are in a real estate investment and flipping houses, big money. Why won't they say that then? Is my question. Like, why? Like, this is the time when you say that type of stuff. I mean, they talked about the TikTok, the promotions, and the party and stuff like that, but they never talked about the real estate investments either. That's what like, I want to know more about that. Let me know how you got it started. Let me know what you're doing. I want to know more. I did not know that. Or did they say that and I just missed it? Oh Lord, I would hate if I missed it and y'all correct me. Oh, it's coming. Okay. Okay, good. Ellen said, not a state. Yes, a state. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all don't be seeing his background. Like, J Dub got money. I already know. But Miss Aubrey said, yeah, they're also in real estate and investment. Like, obviously, y'all got some exclusives that I did not get. I can't wait till I'm big enough to where, like, the TV show people are message DMing me, let me, and basically telling me what they think and stuff like that. I would love that. Y'all, just real quick, can I talk to y'all about Love and Marriage Huntsville, or y'all don't care? Let me know. Can I talk to y'all? Okay, I can. Okay, good. All right. So, y'all, I am so fucking sick and tired of Melody not taking responsibility for her fucking actions. I'm over it. I'm tired. Like, I cannot. Like, okay, now, a lot of people may have me misconstrued because when it comes to Destiny and Melody, I'm team Melody in that. I do not agree with Destiny. I'm just a hands down, 10 toes down type of motherfucker. Like, if if I know somebody don't like me, and you befriending them, I'm not really gonna be fucking with you like that. I'm sorry. Call that immature, whatever you want to, but I want loyal bitches on my end. And the same loyalty that I would give you, I respect that in return. You know? So, you talking to my ex-husband about me, talking to bitches that don't like me about me, and I'm gonna look at that crazy. It's nothing about that that's okay to me. And I know a lot of us be like, you can't control who people are friends with. You're right. And you have full, hold on, once again, here we go again. I'm changing this avatar back and forth. I don't know what's happening. But I know that, we're not supposed to say it out loud that you can't be friends with somebody. That's why we give you the space and opportunity to make the decision for yourself. But when we say it, let's be real. We want you to choose the right decision. We just have to say that to be mature about the situation. We have to say, well, you can get to know whoever you want to get to know. That's so we can be mature about it. But in all actuality, if you actually befriend the bitch, I'm cutting you off because you should know better. Period. I'm sorry. Call me immature if you want to, but any friend any friend that's a friend to my enemy is an enemy to me. So I agree, with Melody. But my thing is, Melody, if I was you, just say it. Just say that, yeah, I invited your cousin over there to talk shit about you, like you was talking shit about me to Destiny. Just say that. Nobody would be upset at you. Like, nobody would be mad that you are playing in these girls' faces. We just want you to stop playing in our face. Cause it's almost like you insulting our intelligence. It's like you try to make us believe what we're seeing is not what we're seeing. I don't like that. Cause I'm not dumb. Okay? Like, nobody would be mad at you if you played in these girls' faces. Especially that bitch Kimmy. Y'all, I cannot stand Kimmy. Ugh. Everybody loves that lady. I fucking cannot stand Kimmy. J Dub, you my type of nigga. I like you. You cool. You cool peoples. I might, I might, I like you. You cool. You cool, cool, cool. You kind of like my friend in my head. I do be disagreeing with you when it comes to certain things on the TV shows, but for the most part, you cool with me. Now, like I said, if you hold on, what happened? It says Simone and Rashid interviewing your BFF Kimmy. Jeremy, I could care less. I like I just don't like Kimmy. Kimmy is disgusting to me. Kimmy is disgusting, and the fact that nobody has called her out yet is literally blowing my mind. I don't see how nobody. I don't see how people don't see it. I feel like it just be me. Have y'all watched my Have y'all watched my Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews? Have y'all watched my Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews? Let me know. If you watch my Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews, it's okay. All right. We can agree to disagree, J Dub. It's all right. But listen, like I have been calling out Kimmy from the beginning of this season. Let me tell y'all what Kimmy does. See, what Kimmy does. Hold on, y'all. Let me I'm trying I need to change my display settings on my phone because it keeps on like my phone goes to sleep every 30 seconds. Give me 1 second. So, okay, I'm back. So listen. So I'm about to tell y'all what Kimmy be doing. So what Kimmy did after her husband got exposed for lying and possibly allegedly having bitches with wide backs, in the ATL, what they decided to do is the moment that Melody slipped up or Tisha slipped up, they were going to initiate drama in between the cast to divert the attention off of Kimmy and her flaw ass marriage and divert that attention to fucking Melody and Tisha. Kimmy is literally eating this shit up. Even when Tisha and Melody were going at it at the table for the Valentine's Day event, it didn't look like Kimmy was trying to break it or diffuse it or anything else. It like she was living for it. She was enjoying it because she was like, "Ooh, thank God these motherfuckers ain't talking about me and my man." Like Kimmy, Kimmy, Kimmy. I want to let you know right now. Tomorrow, I'm on your motherfucking ass. I am going to eat you alive. I'm letting you know that right now. Somebody better go spread the message. Bitch, your eulogy is tomorrow. I am going to end you. I'm going to read the shit out of you because you deserve it. You deserve it. Like the way, like in the fact that Kimmy is like a bone collector. She started the drama between Tisha and Kiki. She started the drama between Tisha and Melody. Mind y'all, she still has not told Melody that she's the one that went back to Tisha and told Tisha all of that shit. She has not said that one time. Meanwhile, she wants everybody to be motherfucking transparent about what they just said. How about you be transparent about what the fuck you said, Kimmy? Why haven't you told Melody that you told Tisha all of this shit? You failed to tell anybody that. I fucking cannot stand that fucking bitch. My gosh. She pisses me off. And she thinks she's so smart. She thinks she's smarter than everybody else. But shit, based on how everybody else seems to be acting, maybe she is. But you ain't smarter than me. I see you for your works. I see you for your works. You and that fake ass baby voice, you ain't fooling me, sis. I know a gutter bitch when I see one. And Kimmy, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a you might be out the hood, but I can still sense it in you. Take that shit with somebody I can see you for who you are. I cannot stand her. Whoo, my God, I can't wait until tomorrow. Every little bit of anger that I have, Kimmy, you gonna catch it tomorrow, child. You gonna catch it. I'm gonna have to give it to you. Let me read what y'all gotta say. That's right, Jeremy. Drag her ass. Okay, I will. Kimmy is from DC, right? I think she is. She definitely has a Maryland accent. So it's definitely she might be from DC. What's in the bone you can't beat out of the flesh? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Well, like, hold on. What's in the bone you can't beat out of the flesh? I ain't never heard that one before. Child, listen, y'all. Let's but anyway, it's giving me calculated, manipulative. Like Destiny thinks Destiny think that Kimmy is the master manipulator. I mean that Melody is the master manipulator. No, the hell she not, because ain't nobody manipulated by Melody except them crazy ass fans. That's it. I see the Melody ain't shit sometimes. But all I'm saying is, like, if you wanted your motherfucking friend and you wanted the connections of said friend, Destiny, then you should have been moving accordingly. If I know that a bitch is essential to my life, I'm going to try to act as such. I'm not going to be trying to befriend bitches that she don't like. Sorry. I'm going to move accordingly. Now I understand that you want to be your own woman and stuff like that, but I'm saying if you want to befriend, her enemies while still maintaining a friendship with her, then you are sadly mistaken. And I hate when people be like, "That is so immature." Oh my God, how you mad at her for being friend? Because if you my friend, I set you up on this show. I'm the reason that you have money in your pocket while your home isn't in foreclosure right now. Then I suggest that you stick with the winning team. And if you ain't gonna be on my side, then be quiet. But do not take your ass over to my enemies and talk shit about me. And then what killed me is Destiny, for some reason, thinks that Melody is supposed to allow her to use her connections now that they don't even fuck with each other. I don't understand. As soon as I left, my connections, my friendship, and all the money that I ever lent you left as well, Destiny. And a Destiny, another damn thing. You do not, I like you a pretty lady, Destiny. I can't take that away from you, but you do not have the body to be pulling off these Shein dresses that you be trying to rock. You was dead ass wrong for that dress that you wore at that Valentine's Day event. You should be a damn shame of yourself. Damn shame. I was like, you dressed like Cash Doll. I was like, just at this point, Destiny, if you really want to dress this sexy, then baby, listen, go like, maybe you want to go get a BBL. I don't know, maybe go work out or something, but it's just not giving what you think is giving in the body. It's not giving that. Destiny is best friends with Martell. And that's another thing I have questions about. Like, that's another thing. Do y'all think it's quite strange how Martell is on camera asking? She has no headlights to be wearing that dress and those looks in her confessionals. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's giving Detroit fashions, home of the Supremes. Turn the wigs around. Turn the wigs around. Y'all, I be making myself laugh. I swear, I'm my own best friend, y'all. It's giving Melody, it's Melody giving Destiny 5K for me unasked, and she called her a bad friend. It's y'all, it's not even that she called her a bad friend, y'all. Listen, what pissed me off the most is that Tisha is like free to ask what she like. Tisha is free to feel whatever she wants to feel. Oops, my bad, Miss Aubrey. It's It's not turn well, it's turn the wigs around for everybody else except for Miss Aubrey, because Miss Aubrey is shutting down the fashions out there in Detroit. So you bitches can never. Like, if y'all really want that drip, y'all better go to Miss Aubrey because she definitely has it. Now, the rest of you hoes out there, are not underneath the love protection that Miss Aubrey is under. So I have no other choice but to call out the Clark sister wigs and fashions. It's okay on the Clark sisters, but it ain't okay on y'all. And the way and the way the Destiny sometimes be rocking these wigs with no baby hairs, I just can't take it, y'all. It's offensive. She tried the Detroit slick mess to try to get 15,000 out of Stormy, but Stormy ain't stupid. She paid her no mind, child. I like Stormy. Stormy is a really nice lady. I follow her on social media. I like her. I like her. I like Stormy a lot. I don't like her on the show so far, but I like her a lot. I really can't wait for us to get to know more about her intimately, but that's just me. But the next person I wanted to talk about was, like I said, was Destiny. Like, cause when they were talking about who's a bad friend, and like Carlos asked you, Destiny. Carlos asked you, do you feel that what Tisha said is true? And you have the fucking nerve to say you don't know because you have not spoken to her. Wow. After that, I would have never spoken to you again. I would have been like, okay, well, you don't have to know. I'm gonna show you the bad friend that you don't know that you have, bitch. So at this point, I would have asked for a reversal on my Cash App. I would have told the bank that it was a fraudulent transfer. I would have got my shit back. Would have put your ass in overdrive by 5,000. Because if I done all of this stuff for you, and it only took, and just because I have not spoken to you in a few weeks, all of a sudden you don't know if I'm a good friend or not, bitch, then we didn't deserve to be friends. Period. I'm sorry. Stormy was about to beat Destiny ass, baby. Destiny met her match in Stormy. Destiny was able to. Destiny was able, to punk Tiffany because Tiffany is a punk ass bitch. But as far as Stormy goes, is it weird that Stormy, Destiny, and Melody names all rhyme together? Have y'all noticed that? Tiffany, Kimmy, Melody, Destiny, and the only outlier is Tisha. Tisha, you never fit in, child. Melody let that 5K be the kiss of death to Destiny. Baby, listen. If you my friend and you just send me $5,000, bitch, no matter what, bitch, you always gonna be a good friend to me. Listen. I just can't. Okay, y'all, let's move on to another show I want to talk about. So, what did y'all think about Jeremy effortlessly calling her a punk ass bitch? That's because I grew up watching Bad Girls Club, Monique. Honestly, you remember everybody used to call the Pabs punk ass bitches. That's what Stassi used to call Shelly. But Jeremy, some people are ungrateful. It's absolutely, and I'm not an ungrateful friend. I don't do that. I'll be listen. My friends will tell you that I am one of the most loyal. I am one of the most loving. And my best friend, my brother, Trey Sean, me and him been friends since I was 12 years old and he was 14. We met on MySpace, child. What we was doing on MySpace, child, I don't have no idea. But listen, like, I am so overly affectionate with him. Like, I be hugging him. I be laying on his chest all the time. He be like, nigga, get off of me. Like, I love my best friends. I have another best friend. His name is Darmani. He lives in Northern Virginia. And I love on him a lot as well. Like, when it comes to my circle that I really that I really have, I try to be as affectionate and loving as possible, to allow them to know that, I care a lot about them. I don't know how you could how you could be so ungrateful to people who's been there for you. I can't imagine that. You know, I just can't imagine it. That's weird to me. But Destiny, I should have known you wasn't to be trusted. But y'all, what about Destiny fine ass husband? I just want to see what happened to him. I know he left her, but does he still live in Huntsville? Or did he move back to Tennessee? He was fine. My God. Woo, child. Baby. I was like, Melody, what you need to do is go be best friends with Destiny, her ex-husband, and see how she likes it. We'll see how bitches feel when you actually befriend their husbands and see, and like get real close and be talking to them and going over to their ex-husband house in the middle of the night, fully like dressed all up. Like we'll see how she feel. I guarantee you, she did that. Everybody would be upset with her, but anybody else, I guess it's okay for them to do it. And I guess it's okay for Martell to be asking Destiny to rub him down with some baby oil. And just to know that, Destiny, listen, your ex-husband must not give a fuck about you or never have given a fuck about you. If he's okay with you going to his best friend and have his best friend ask you to rub him down with baby oil, and he's still cool with the nigga, at that point, he like it makes me look at you crazy because why doesn't he care about somebody some his best friend asking him that about asking his ex-wife to do that? Like that's crazy to me. You have to choose a side, absolutely. Another thing that we agree upon, J Dub. Listen, he's in Huntsville, flourishing as a single father, full custody, shouty. Listen, I might have to take a trip. Listen, I might have to line this goatee up, you know, hit an extra couple push-ups, sit-ups, and squats in the gym, and then head on down there and order some chicken. I be having myself weak. Whew, child. I think I am so funny in my head. Listen, my friends do not find me funny. They do not find me funny. Literally, y'all be laughing at me, and then when I say the same shit around my friends, they be looking at me like, it's not funny. Then I was like, y'all don't think I'm funny. They was like, it's hit or miss. That's what Trayshawn told me. He said it's hit or miss. That's what that nigga said to me. It's hit or miss. Can you believe that? Child, I could not. I was like, you ain't shit, Trey. You ain't. I was like, y'all don't never give me my props for my comedy. Literally. But y'all do, so that's all that matters. Y'all like my new best friends in my head. Y'all. It's like y'all make one cohesive best friend body, and I like, and I talk to y'all all the time. I have to check in and stuff like that. Y'all probably the best friends that I talk to the most. Shit, I'm not really good at contacting my friends consistently. Sometimes you might not hear from me for a month or two or three, depending on how busy I am, which made me even understand even more of what Melody was talking about. I was like, well, damn, Destiny, we can't like we have to talk to you every day, and it ain't like Destiny is very monotoned, so it ain't even like talking to her is enjoyable. It'd probably be boring. The conversation probably sound dry. She don't have no inflections in her voice. It just sound like blah, like yuck. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't. Y'all, I love the relationship. Michael, enough. Do not start it. Thank you. So I love the relationship between Tisha and her mama. I know that individually that both of them are questionable, But I just love that bond. I love how hard Wanda goes for her daughter. Period. She ain't gonna let nobody fuck with her daughter at all. I live now. I do think that Miss Wanda should, I think she should probably have a little glass to shut the hell up sometimes. But but I can't get mad at her for going to bat for her daughter. I can't be upset about her for that. Hey, what's going on, my Afro mamas? What's how you doing, sis? I saw you coming into the live, to the Love and Marriage DC live, but I was ending. I literally ended it as you came in, so I didn't get a chance to say, "Hey, that relationship is enabling and toxic." I disagree, J Dub. I do not think that. So you telling me you think the relationship that Miss Wanda has with Tisha is toxic? I don't know. I think I think that if any, like, what did she enable Tisha to do? I don't know if she just enables Tisha or they just on the same level of ignorance. I don't. I honestly don't think that Wanda thinks that 100%. I honestly don't think that Wanda be thinking that Tisha has done anything wrong. I don't think so. Y'all listen. I am so fucking mad because while I was going, I left my dog with my best friend, right? My best friend Tiffany, which is so funny that that's her name, and we talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville. But like, tell me why she taught this motherfucker how to jump on the bed. So I'm laying in the bed, right? And then all of a sudden, this, like, my bed is real high up off the ground, and like Michael was never able to jump on my bed. He never could. But somehow Tiffany has taught this asshole how to jump on my bed, and like when I let him out the crate, he just jumping on the bed, jumping off the bed, jumping on the bed, jumping off the bed. Like it's giving me he's going up for adoption at this point, and Tiffany is going to be the one to adopt him. She keeps Tisha stunted emotionally. I can understand that, I guess I can understand that as well. But I'm just saying, like, like we were saying, not every parent is perfect, but like, I would rather have too much love than not enough. Child, not Miss Aubrey saying that part, J. Miss Aubrey, I thought you said you don't even watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. You like how you gonna be on his side? Yeah, go Michael. Jump, jump. Okay, obviously Monique want to get blocked off the live and have her mod status revoked because we do not cheer on this ignorance that he's doing, y'all. Send him to Buffalo. Y'all saying that now? Tiffany said Tiffany said, I would just let to keep him. Child, she was calling me by Sunday saying, "Bitch, when you coming home to get this dog?" Because he was just running her ragged. Because she's really soft. She's really gentle with him. Wanda knows what she's doing. Tisha even said her mom is trying to destroy her marriage. Oh my God. I mean, but if you saw your daughter, if you saw your wait, what did Tisha say? She like I don't know if she's necessarily trying to destroy the marriage, but more so bring it to the surface that Tisha, you really need to be on the lookout. That you really need to be on the lookout for your husband. I don't know. I like their relationship, but y'all know I'm a hurt soul, so my judgment could be a little bit skewed. It's giving boxing whisker plot, it could be a little bit skewed to the side of the left, so don't listen to me. But I'm just saying that's what I like. I like the scene that I'm talking the most about is when she came over to Tisha's house with her business license. And Tisha was basically, congratulating her mom, telling her how proud she was, and really supporting her mom's dreams and aspirations. I mean, oh yeah, I definitely agree. But honestly, I really do feel that Tisha provokes her mama to do that. I believe that she wants her mama to keep tabs because she's not strong enough to do it on her own. So her mama does it for her. Which is well, I guess you're right, Jay. That does sound pretty toxic, huh? Yeah, it does give toxic. Wow. Wow, mind blown. I wasn't thinking about it like that. You right. You right. Wanda doesn't have a successful marriage. Stay the F out of mine, child. Ain't that the truth? Child, Miss Wanda say she got a boyfriend and a husband. Son, she found somebody to raise that fupa up. Okay, okay, J Dub. I said I agree. I said I agree. I agree. I agree. I can't hold it. You know, I can see your point of view now. But I guess I was just talking about the positives. I wasn't really thinking about the negatives like that. And it don't seem that like Tisha is trying to stop her mama from being in her marriage. It seemed that Tisha encourages it. Versus Candy. Candy didn't want her mama in her marriage, but her mama was always like starting drama between her and other folks' marriage. So, but Tisha seemed like she wants it to happen because she's not strong enough to do it on her own, probably. Miss One, y'all, what did y'all think about when Miss Wanda said, I knew that was your wide ass back." y'all, y'all, it's something about Miss Wanda and Marceau's like interactions that be having me fucking weak. You know, it's really given that Marceau just really trolls her. And the fact that Marceau can keep a straight face while playing in her face like that is what kills me the most. Marceau is funny. I'm sorry. He is hilarious. Marceau be having me crying when he talks to Miss Wanda. When he was like, when you he said when you in the business, you might have to get your hands dirty. He was like, speaking of that, it's some dishes in the sink that possibly could use a wash. And when she said, Marcel, damn well I ain't about to wash no damn dishes. I was like, Marcel, now you know damn well she wasn't about to wash no damn dishes. You knew she wasn't. But I honestly feel like if Miss Wanda wasn't in her marriage, do y'all know how much worse Marceau would be towards Tisha? The only reason that his savagery has not reached an all-time high is because of Miss Wanda, in my opinion. I don't think that Tisha is strong enough to handle Marceau on her own. Some women are just not that type. She's just not, which surprises me because her mama is a shit starter. So I would imagine that Tisha would be, very vocal as well. Try that wide back, y'all. When she said that wide ass back, listen. I screamed. I was literally. Kimmy is from Baltimore, so she is from the DC. So she is from the the Maryland area. I knew she was because I was like, I hear the accent now. I didn't know she was from DC necessarily, but I knew for a fact that she had to be from Maryland. Like the only reason that Marceau has not went complete savage on Tisha is because of Miss Wanda. She makes sure that he doesn't go too far. Look, God knows if Miss Wanda completely just left Tisha alone in her marriage, where Tisha would be. Tisha would be laid up in the basement, washing his clothes all day. Y'all remember Tisha off the first season, baby? Y'all remember that? Tisha was sad, baby. Tisha was sad. Tisha's definitely grown over the years. And Tisha, you look good, baby. You look. I don't know who you talking to. Okay, J W. You know what? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna refrain from talking about the Maryland, the DMV. Look, I don't know. I don't know At this point, it's given DC is not Atlanta. DMV is not Atlanta. Baltimore is not Atlanta. It's given like I don't know. I don't Tisha was chained to the stove. Oh shit. That's funny. But y'all, I was saying that, like with all of the different specifications and like, the guidelines on what's considered DC, what's considered Maryland, what's considered the DMV, I can't keep up. It'd be so hard for me. Listen, I can't keep up. I can't. Mm-mm. DC is not Atlanta. Hold on, let me change this one more time. I mean, but listen, I don't know that type of stuff, and nobody that I know personally is from the DMV area. So everybody that I know are transplants. So I can't trust what they have to say. Shit, they just be going to DC, go to the sex parties in the bathhouses and stuff like that. So I don't know. Listen, I can't tell you. I can't. I can't trust their judgment when it comes to the DC area. My best friend is from DC, and DC and my best friend is from DC, and DC sounds just like J Dub. Yep, like they be like people from DC be serious about it. They're like DC is serious. They be serious. They're like you better not. Did you say something about Texas? What you said about Texas? Like Sandy Cheeks had ass. Like it really do be given that when you talk to people from DC, they do not play about their hometown at all. It's definitely not given that. Mm-mm. They don't play. They'll roll them sleeves up and beat your ass. But I love DC. I wish I could afford to live there, but the way that but the way that the rent is set up there, I make now. I guess in combination, with the military, disabilities, and then my pay now, I would probably say I average, but I'm gonna give y'all a range, so y'all don't know my all my business. I would say I average between 65 and 72K nowadays. You know, and I still don't think that's enough to live in DC. I don't think that's the case. I can't do it. I feel like if I moved to DC, most of the money that I would be making would be going to rent, and I just can't live that life. That's why I like the South, or where I'm at now. It ain't too expensive. My friend from DC loved them some Marion Barry. Who the hell is that? I would never live in DC again. The value is terrible. Now, J Dub, not you ain't gonna sit here and play in our faces. So you'll beat a bitch ass over DC, but you don't want to live there because because the value is terrible. I could have swore you lived in DC, but then again, you did say that you live close to Arena. Rent for a 1 bedroom shack was $1,800. I went to shack in the fourth grade. Baby, listen. Marion Barry was the mayor that was a crackhead. Hey, Queen E, nice to see you, sis. Thank you for stopping by. You know, I'm just in here. We just talking about all of these different shows. We talking about Elijah Wan and that ate up hairline. Katina and her desperation. Melody, Martell Holt, and the rest of these hoes on the reality television streets. We just chilling at this point. It started off with a Dr. Phil type of energy, but now, we took a nosedive into Jerry Springer at this point. So just throwing it out there. But welcome, sis. I'm happy to see you. Y'all, I'm only gonna be on here for about 5 more minutes because I got work in the morning, y'all. I have so many. Being a financial analyst is hard. This is not what I went. This is not my. This is not what I went to school for. Honestly, I mean, I know that I have like two majors, and my degree is very flexible. But and I did get a lot of training on finance and business school. But like, this shit be killing me. I can't tell you how many expense reports I drew up, how many invoices I've done for these federal and commercial companies. But baby, I'm tired. The new DC is dirty, full of crime, and not a lot of chocolate, no land, and way too expensive. Ooh, baby, that sounds terrible. It low key sounds like a trash dump by that description. It sounds just like a like all like DC is just low income housing at this point. That's what it sounds like. It's never what we went to school for, child. I'm trying to tell you. I was like when I got hired because I did not. They didn't tell. They hired me underneath a different name, so I was supposed to be a billing specialist, but somehow I managed now to become a full fledged financial analyst, and I'm like, I did not know that this is what I mean. I ain't mad at it because the pay is good. I ain't mad. Hopefully in the next few years I'll be making six figures. But are you getting your Series 7? No, I don't even know what that is. What is that? What is that? He did a lot for the community for sure. Marion Barry. So it was y'all mayor, but y'all mayor was on crack. Oh, y'all. Speaking of on crack, have y'all heard about Patrice Cullors and what the tax filings have shown when it came to the Black Lives Matter organization? Have y'all heard about that? Have y'all heard about it? Let me know. If y'all have it, y'all need to go look that up. I ain't gonna talk about it that much here because I don't want to get myself upset. But that fat bitch needs to go to jail. Absolutely. Throw that bitch underneath the jail and rip off that mole. Rip the mole off. Look, I have been against her ever since she did that, you know, fuck, fuck white supremacy. Let's get free. Let's electric slide on white supremacy. She was doing the electric slide. Y'all remember that? DC is still recovering from the crack epidemic 35 years later. Wow. Send her to prison. Wait, not send her to prison. Get you a vacuum, bitches is messy. I'm done. Y'all, listen. I have been calling out Black Lives Matter for a while now. A lot of people don't like me because I'm more so lean. I like to think of myself as independent, but I do know that I do exhibit a lot of conservative views. Well, baby, I don't think I'm that then. Hold on, let me check something. So like wait. I just looked up what you were talking about, Ravine, and it's not really looking as if that's a financial analyst, more so a financial investor. To me, I feel like that's more aligned with financial investments like stocks and bonds and stuff like that. I don't work with that. What I do, I draw up pricings, rates, and I do the invoicing, the expense reports, and all of those type of things for companies that are contract us to basically do their maritime, work. So my company is a maritime company, like, and they hire on, engineers or stuff like that to go to different ships or go to different properties and do like complete jobs via contracts. So I help regulate the contracts, the percentages, the revenue, the budget amounts, and everything else like that. The Amex reports, all of those type of things. As far as like stocks, bonds, and things like that, I don't do that. That's not what the company is about. But I looked up the Series 7 that you were talking about, and it's basically saying that hold on. I looked up the Series 7, and it's, to me, it sounds like financial investment. But listen, I don't know if I want to like stay in the finance department. I don't even know how I got here, honestly, because I was really interested in data analytics, but I have to learn way more about programming because they our school didn't go into depth about it. So, I don't have a lot of the experience that I need to have when it comes to, all the different programming languages that I need to know. So I can't do it the way that I want to. Mocha, go online right now and look up tax filings BLM. They just I think they just handed it over to the government. The government just let it be public. I was reading some articles by some, I don't like, it ain't on like the Shade Room. It's like the New York Post and other, CNN, Fox News, and things like that, which I know can be biased, but for the most part, they're the most, journalistic sources who's verified the information. So yeah, because I was like, but like, thank you, Ravine. But I was like thinking, I was like, Series 7. I was like, I haven't heard of that. But like, I know a lot of people, even when I was in college, they had financial analysts and financial investors. Like a lot of them would get switched up often. All my friends from DC got summer jobs and went to school for free because of Marion Barry. They swear by him. If he was doing all of that, a little crack wouldn't have hurt. It's all right if you doing a little crack, as long as he, is he dead? Is he still alive? So y'all, we've been talking. He's not alive. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences for you for the city. I didn't know, but y'all, listen. I'm about to lay down. Well, I'm already laying down. Oh God. But I'm about to, roll me up a good one, and I'm about to, spark, and then, go to sleep. I have to wake up in the morning at 8 o'clock sharp to be at this damn office at 9. And I'm about to start decorating my desk and stuff like that. I'm so excited. I'm about to I'm about to breeze through Office Office Max. Marion Barry is dead, but they're reelecting him again after the crack thing. How old was he? Like, what did he, like? When did he pass away? The NY Times are the one. Hold on, let me see. Make sure I'm not, tripping. It's on the New York Times too. It's amazing you can spark and go in at 8 a.m. Like, you wait, you can't. I mean, J Dub, it's legal where you live, right? You can spark too. I'll pass you the blunt in spirit, okay? I'm dead. I'll be killing myself. I saw the BLM tax info in the shade room too. They're more reputable than the New York Post. Child, ain't that the truth? And CNN is a joke at this point. I mean, but do they drug test you there? They give you like random drug tests? I do remember that you said that you were getting into real estate, and you were getting like you were working on your real estate license. Your real your realtor license or real estate license. I don't know the name of it, but you get what I'm saying. I remember you say you did that. See, I be watching your content, J Dub. I may not comment all the time because I be on the go, but like when I'm at work, I be listening to you. When I'm like I put in my earphones while I'm making this expense report, and yeah, I'll be listening. So, class your question like, what was your major? Like, are you a college graduate? J Dub. If y'all, hey y'all, if any of y'all are college graduates, put it in a chat what y'all major was. I want to see something. Ooh, watch J Dub. Let me find out you gonna be on Love and Marriage DC. Okay, so we got a bachelor's of art in psychology. I do get down in the comments, but sometimes I'm not able to. Literally, the CFO of the company's her office is right next to ours. So she be walking in there all the time. You don't just want to be on your phone. No, I had a full scholarship to Bowie State University. Okay, full scholarship. You better do it. Pursuing my master's. Okay, congratulations, Mocha. We live. I believe I went to Spelman College. Major was in economics at St. John. MBA in finance. Okay, Ravine. Marketing minor. Sports management. Ooh, I have some educated subscribers. Period. Now listen, J Dub. I ain't about to be getting fired trying to trying to talk in the comments, I promise I will do better. I will do better, but I do be in the comments. I'm in there all the time. I'm in there often. Y'all, listen. I only got one more thing to say to y'all. And this is gonna be my last thing to say. For those of y'all out there, chase your dreams. It's never too late. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve. I never in a million years thought I would be in the place that I am at now. You know, I came from the hood, of Las Vegas, the projects, living in the Rose Garden, child. What's the school with Tawanda Braxton, child? Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Not to one, not to Wanda, not Tree, but she used to be my favorite Braxton when I was growing up, watching the TV show. But hold on, I really want to say this though. Like, and y'all, I would have never thought that I would get to this point in my life where I'm a college graduate. I've completed a full contract of active duty service for the Navy, you know, and now I've officially like locked down a set career path. Might not have been the one I anticipated, but as long as they paying, I'm fine, and I get to do like my passions and stuff like that, on the side, as in doing YouTube and like being a podcaster and really just talking. That's I really always wanted to do that. Y'all know something? Y'all know what else I always wanted to do? Anytime I'm daydreaming about myself, basically living out one of my dreams. I always wanted to be in like, like a boy version of TLC. And I wanted to be the rapper and I wanted to, perform on X Factor or something like, or American Idol or a concert. I wanted us to be like real popular and have like that real close knit bond that, they had in TLC, when they wasn't fist fighting each other, so that was always one of my dreams. But I'm saying that you can achieve anything that you want to do. Like when I was in these classes, it was women that were in their 50s in some of these classes that I was in. And it's just amazing to see. And if I could do this, y'all, listen, anybody could do it. Trust me. Because I promise y'all, I'm just a hood rat from the projects. But at the end of the day, all it takes is drive, ambition, and consistency. You're going to fall down a couple of times. Like I told you, I had lost my place, I had lost my car, I had lost, you know, my job at the time. In 2019, I had to pull out of school for 9 months, but I finished. I went back 9 months later, rebuilt, and I restarted all over again. And I just really want to be a beacon of hope, for other Black youth out there that I may come across. And not everybody is going to be a basketball player. Not everybody's going to be a singer. Not everybody's going to be a dancer. Not everybody's going to be an entertainer. So I feel that in this realm of things that we need to really start giving precedence and importance to jobs and career paths that can also be very benefiting to like to the youth that are a part of the minority. Instead of making them feel like the only way up is basketballs. So that was always my dream, to be an example for other kids and for for other people growing up in the hood. That's what I always wanted. I feel like in the next year or so, I'm gonna try to do some mentoring and things like that. So I really want to try to do that. I want to do a lot of stuff. I'm still trying to think about some things. I know I'm gonna also expand my channel as well. I don't just want to talk about TV shows. I want to talk about more stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I have the ability to do it all. But and I want to also break into to different segments, different market segments as well on here. So I'm just trying to formulate my strategy on here, you know, build up my connection with y'all. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, one thing people need to understand is like, one thing, if they really want some people to really be down with them, you need to be vulnerable and let them see who you really are. Don't nobody like a facade. Don't nobody like somebody who's hiding behind a mask or not being themselves. So like the immediately when I started this channel, I wanted y'all to know that I was hella relatable. Look, That's what I'm saying. So people like that. Don't nobody want to. I'm not here to be acting like I'm better than anybody else. Listen. So, but I'm saying that's what really garners people's attraction, people that they can relate to, people that they could identify with and really connect to. And then when they feel that intimacy and really feel like you care about them as well, they'll like you gain their support, and then vice versa, you know. So like that's what I've been trying to do is like really grow that bond with y'all. Michael, enough. Damn dog. You want me to let you out so you can hop on my bed. I'm gonna let you out in a minute. But y'all, like I said, I love every single one of y'all, and I'll look out for my live tomorrow. This live will be private. Y'all don't know I ain't gonna private it. I'm a unlisted. I'll have it unlisted. Okay, so if y'all wanna save this live, y'all can, so y'all can go back and watch it, and y'all can go over what we talked about. But I'm gonna unlist it so it's not showing up in my list of videos. But you could just have a link to it and go straight to it if you want to. So if y'all want to save the video, save it now, because after this I'm gonna unlist it. All right. So I love every single one of y'all. Okay. And much love, much peace, and thank y'all so much for every single thing that y'all have done. Okay.